Can we talk about how the fuck Bobby Brown need a goddamn daddy figure in his life? And how the fuck Ralph Tresvant turned out $6 million to do a solo career, and he did a solo career and still ain't shit by himself? Can you talk about how the fuck these damn kids' parents still ain't caught the hint about reading the damn contract before signing this shit? Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it with this New Edition biopic, the part 2 of it. What's good, everybody? Nikki Live here again to do the part 2 to the biopic of New Edition off of BET. So let's go ahead and get into it. I need to go ahead and hurry up before the part 3 comes on. So where I want to start? So we see this is the episode. This is the part of the series where the bullshit starts to get thick. So we see that Bobby Brown has got the girlfriend pregnant. She's having a baby. Ralph is also got his girlfriend pregnant, and she's having a miscarriage. I was kind of sad about that. We also see that the parents again have not learned from the first contract to read the second contract, ask questions, and have proper attorney representation with them as they are signing paperwork. Yeah. We also find out in this part of the biopic, Ralph Tresvant is upset and feel like he's being unappreciated, like cherished, unappreciated for his time, effort, and talent, and wants to venture out and to do solo things. We also find out that Michael Bivins is the businessman and very savvy, and he's by his business and his paper. And we also find out that DeVoe ain't to be fucked with either. Let's go ahead and move forward and just touch on a couple of highlights of what happened in the part 2. So the biggest highlight for me were a couple of things. The first one was that fight. So Mike and Bobby get into altercation. So they get into altercation behind Mike not being able to get the proper seat that he wanted in the limo. So, boys are going to be boys, kids are going to be kids. They're going to do some fuck shit. Mike ended up spitting on Bobby. Hawk spit on that nigga. And Bobby Brown flew. I'm gonna say it again. He flew from that damn sunroof like the fucking Incredible Hulk on that nigga. And I was just like, oh my god. Yo, that was the most craziest shit I seen. That nigga just flew like the damn, like the Hulk, my nigga, on damn Michael Bivins. So as a result of that, they trying to get the white dude was trying to get Michael Bivins kicked out the group. But Bobby Brown, man, fuck that shit, man. We always get into it or whatever. That don't mean we don't love each other, that we not family, and I don't want his ass gone. So Michael Bivins is not kicked out from the group. They continue on recording their next album, and they're working on Mr. Telephone Man. So they're going on tour. They're doing promotion. They're doing the big. Now, during this time, they are working on the choreography for their tour, and they're just looking at the dude who's doing the choreography moves like, we ain't doing this gay shit. So they had to bring in Brooks. Brooks flies in, and he meets the white boy for the first time. And the white boy called himself, quote-unquote, trying to put Brooks in his place by telling him that, oh, you're just here for choreography and I'm here to do the management. You do choreography and I do management. And Brooks, peeped what he was trying to do, but kept calm and collected. And kept it cool, but professional, and read a nigga for filth. Why he told that white boy something like this right here? Yeah, I understand. I'm here for choreography, but you went to the ghetto, got some underprivileged, poor black boys, and you have no clue what to do with them. Hence, calling me here to wipe up your bullshit. Now, excuse me, let me go check on my boys. And I was like, yes. Read this motherfucker. Because that's what the fuck these devils do all the time. And we ain't hit the game and ain't smart, that would be your ass who getting got by devils too. Let me go ahead and proceed. So we find out Bobby Brown becomes the father, and during the same time, Ralph Transvan loses his baby with his girlfriend. She has a miscarriage, which is very sad. Look, prior to the babies coming and prior to the miscarriage, it's time to get their motherfucking paper. And again, they're back to square one with Candy Girl. Excuse me. White boy comes to the projects, because keep in mind, they still have not made any money or enough money to move their family from the projects. And they are the #1 seller on this quote-unquote MCA label deal in which they have. Which we'll find out later, which is some bullshit. So the white boy comes to the projects to get them their motherfucking paper. And I guess Bobby Brown mama was the one telling everybody that it's going to be different this time. I was talking to the white boy, blah, blah, blah. I told him I want to see receipts. I want the paperwork, blah, 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 blah. He come in there with a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, a whole bunch of paperwork, trying to basically get in this right here, trying to get in this right here and not thinking they're going to ask questions. So they're all looking at this all confused and perplexed. And the parents along with the kids are like, what the fuck is all this paperwork? So again, he's telling them, oh, these right here are expenses, lodging, blah, 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 blah. So again, they have been fucked. They have been fucked out of money, okay? But it's too late now. Y'all locked in the contract. So again, not getting any money, they go back out to continue working. And then when they go back out to continue working, that's when the babies come. When Bobby has his baby, and Ralph is, unfortunately losing his baby. Let's move forward. So we get to the scene where I'm just skipping through, hitting on the highlights. So we get to the scene where it comes out that they have been getting fucked all this time. So Bivens is in the car with the I guess a chauffeur, whatever, and he's telling him, no, I don't have no plan B. I don't know what I'm gonna do if this shit don't pop off like it is. So the dude telling him in so many words, you need to find out and learn as much as you can about this business. And he's basically telling him, trying to put him on the game in so many words without saying anything or saying too much, because that ain't his place. But just trying to get him just enough information or enough bug in his ear to inquire what the fuck going on. So while they're doing this conversation, Mother Bivens ended up picking up the album. And as he's looking at the album, he sees some shit on there called Fast Break. He's like, what the fuck is this? So he proceeds to go to the MCA headquarters, walks in on the conference meeting, and bum rushes that shit. And like, what the fuck is this shit? Why the fuck? I was dead. I was just dead. When Tank scared her, called Michael Bivens a fucking bastard. I was like, yo, this nigga is mad disrespectful. I was like, how you gonna call somebody just a bastard to their face? And then he a child on top of that. Nigga, you ain't shit. Let me move on. So during this meeting, Michael's asking all the right questions. So come to find out, New Edition is not signed to MCA. They're signed to a production deal with Fast Break, aka the manager, the white dude, and the production company is signed to MCA. Which basically means is, oh boy, get your money first. It breaks you off what he wants for y'all to have. So, learning this information, Michael's like, you know what, we need to fight back. So he's trying to rally the other guys to do like a worker strike, basically. So they're trying to conform with it or whatever, but they're also concerned about keeping that money flowing. Because again, these kids, excuse me, are the sole providers for their families. Now, while this is going on, you know, once they gotten hip to the game, once they got hip to what's going on, excuse me, has gone on, and after the fact they had not gotten any money after the dude came to see the families. He goes back to MCA to taking them and asking them for advance money on the next album to give to the kids so they can at least move their people out the projects. So I look at this shit thinking to myself, nigga, you still ain't shit. You ain't about shit. You crooked as fuck and you unethical because you still putting these kids in their debt. Because no one's telling these kids and or their parents that in advance ain't nothing more than a fucking loan. You must pay that shit back before you get any motherfucking damn money from your sales. But no one's telling them this. So they did. So again, they lost in the sauce. So with the advance money, they're able to get the people out the hood, out the projects, whatever that case may be. Now, during this time, they ended up kicking out Bobby Brown because that nigga acted a plumb fool at one of the concerts. A plumb fucking fool at one of the concerts. And they kicked him out the group. With the pressure from the manager to letting him know, letting the other boys know that he's no good, he is a bad apple, cancer, he needs to be cut out, and needs to vote his ass out. So Bobby is at home, running amok, doing bullshit, fucking up his life. A few months later, he gets a visit from Tank's character. Again, this is where it comes. This is when it comes in where you need to read your fucking contract. Ask fucking questions. He basically tells Bobby Brown, bro, if your dumb ass would have read your contract and asked some questions, your dumb ass would have seen, excuse me, that there is a clause in your contract that specifically states if a member leaves the group and they are essential to the group, we are obligated under contract to give you a solo deal. Hence, here comes King of the Ring. So that's how Bobby Brown gets his first solo deal with his first album, King of the Ring. It was a clause in his initial contract which said they are obligated to give him a solo deal. So he worked on his solo deal. New Edition is working on their thing. Now during this time, while New Edition is working on their new project, Michael Bivins is able to get an attorney, a good attorney at that. And they're able to get out their contract with the white boy. So it's Bill DeVoe and Ralph Tresvant together now. So they're able to get those four out that contract with them. Now they're able to broker their own deal with MCA for better percentages, or for better money, whatever the case may be. They can start fresh, start new. So they're having a meeting, and he's telling them that, you know, like I said, we can start over, we can do new production, we can start all over again. But during this conversation, Ralph tells these motherfuckers that I'm trying to do a solo thing. And while he started playing this damn demo tape, quote unquote master almost finished production. While I'm listening to this shit, I'm listening and looking at the TV like, what the fuck is this shit? This shit sound whack. Fuck. This shit sound whack and weak as fuck. And I see why Ralph Tresvant's career as a solo artist didn't do shit. Cause his material wasn't about shit. That shit was just retarded. So again, they're hit with that, and they're just like, okay, so what are we supposed to do? You just basically put the shit on us, you know, just came out the blue, and like, you better go solo. Michael, when he was studying that nigga, like, okay, let him go ahead and do his solo thing. But I tell you what, I'm not going to depend on that nigga to eat, and that's what the fuck he did. He did not depend on them. Depend on Ralph to eat again after that shit. And I was you see the growth in Michael the most out of everybody. So next thing we know, Michael done brought in Johnny Gill to replace fucking Ralph. So they started on to work on Any Heartbreak. And everyone knows that Johnny Gill part of the group except for Ralph. He comes in late and he tell that nigga shit. He come in looking dumbfounded and befuddled. Feel me? So they either start recording. I was here for it. Can You Stand in the Rain? I was here for From Boys to Men. I was here for it. That shit went flawlessly. Flawlessly. So they recorded the CD, whatever the case may be, and they're gonna go on tour and yada yada yada. Oh, but I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. Another thing I want to point on. Why the fuck did Ralph give $6 million for a solo deal to wait his turn with MCA. And I was looking at this shit, look at the screen like that was kind of stupid as fuck. Like you could have just did your one less album with no addition and did your solo thing with your money, what you want to do on the, you know, when you got the fulfilling your contract with them. I was like, that shit was stupid. $6 million though, my nigga. $6 million, bruh. 6 million though, bro. Alright, let's move forward. Let's just move forward. So, like I said, they're getting ready to go on tour. They're practicing or whatever. And then kind of find out a stipulation of the tour, Bobby Brown is coming on tour with them. And that shit went off like that. So I was like, oh, this shit about to go down tonight. The bullshit is about to go down. Yes, it is. So those are just my little few takes on what happened. It was excellent, well put together. Like I said, kudos to BET. And again, if you are trying to get into a contract with anybody about anything, whether it be business and or personal, please read your contract. Please ask questions. Please have representation there with you to go over contract with you. And please never sign your name to anything without having proper representation and asking the specific questions. And never think that your questions are dumb or insignificant. Because again, this is about your coin, your fucking money, and you want to make sure that you get all the money that's due to you and not has about to take advantage of you. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it again tonight. Wait for that part 3, and I'll be back with my commentary for the third part. So yeah, let me know how you guys like the part 2 and the part 1. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll be back for the part 3 later.